Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits only temporarily those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
Yeah, you know. Back is not supposed to come and down. No, back stuff is not wrong. Back supposed to come out of the car and go straight in a police. You must see. Where they are there? Come on, man. We're not fooling. At 8th election, I run. I never see this yet. Oh, joking thing on the pan. See if your box in there, any feeling where you want to put your box in there, put the president officer, carry them out. I want to know about
Junior,
why not?
come here, sir.
Diane, where you there?
I go for the box to that, sir.
Them police, yeah. The presiding officer got back there. Me never see boxer ground, boxer going up in a EOJ. Me downstairs. Me don't want nobody touch me. Me want to box them. Go in the office. Me not supposed to box them that ground.
Yeah, get that.
Me not in a this.
Yeah, let's try to go on. Go, but if you fall,
box them. The man of them take box them from me. Nobody not here box them. No answer. And the tell council don't send me down without the
Prime Minister and Party Leader Andrew Holness.
Is what happened to board money. Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it.
Is the man of integrity.
A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL.
in full support
of the best Prime Minister.
And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL.
and I am very lucky
To have an outstanding Prime Minister.
It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to board money.
A leader that we can be so proud of.
The transformation.
I just gave away 87 black tanks.
is the best we have had.
Family, wagwan. When I hear me? Now, this thumbnail right here, so me couldn't show no wagwan. Because family members not see it yet. raw footages, people. Last night in Westmoreland, we have some inside scoop as to what's going on here. And there's instant karma went on here. A lot of people don't know about it. The news don't know about it. So I'm going to let you know about it because I did my research on this in the scene right here. Westmoreland last night. Let's read what the Gleaner have written down. Ah, boy. Update. No motive yet in Westmoreland. Mass dirting, said the police. No motive yet into why this happened and blah, blah, blah. We're going to get there today, and that's where we at. No motive yet, people. The Gleaner report on it wrong because it is not Betheltown, Gleaner. It is not, New Roads is not Betheltown. I want the Gleaner to understand that New Roads, Westmoreland, it is not Betheltown. I would like you guys do the due diligence and do some research. At Jamaica, we all come from. So don't tell the people them say New Roads is in Betheltown. It is a long way from Betheltown. It's along the stretch of the same road, but New Roads is a long way from Betheltown. You have to go to Shecklewood and all them places there, so over bush before you get to Betheltown. Do you understand me? So no motive yet in Westmoreland mass shooting. Now, people, before we go down that video, me often ask people, what is it going to take for the government of Jamaica to offer us gun permit to protect ourselves? Jamaicans are like sitting ducks. We just sit down for gunman come pick we off one by one, can't defend ourselves. I want you guys to understand that we are like fishes in a fish bowl in Jamaica. You can't carry taser, you can't carry pepper spray. Even police who are on duty, active police officers who use a firearm every day as a tool, are denied access to gun permit so they could have them personal gun to protect themselves and their family. The stupid plantation concept in Jamaica of owning a gun permit is you have to have money. You have to have things and property to protect against people who are thief it. So therefore, it's like you have to have things to protect to get a gun permit. So the whole concept of gun permit in Jamaica is not to, owning a gun in Jamaica is not to protect oneself, which would be the biggest asset, the most expensive asset, bigger than anything you ever own on a bank account. So if you cannot protect yourself, what kind of country we are? We run. Oftentimes you see gunman going to church, go dirt people, gas station, market, mall, anyway, in a dance, anyway, because in a shop, in a bar, they know say nobody don't even have a soul comb because the government in Jamaica is not giving us a chance to protect ourselves. Florida, do you think any boy can run around and say, man, just go run around so and pop off so without at least one man pop off sitting out for you? You think in Florida and Texas and all these states where they are more friendly to gun rights, do you think any boy can just come in any crowded place and just pop off and just damage up everybody so and just get away with it? I want you guys to share this video. Send it out to some people on WhatsApp, especially those of us in the diaspora. You need to understand what's going on in our country. Let's continue reading. This is taken from the book of the Gleaner this afternoon. The Westmoreland police say investigators are yet to establish a motive into last night's shooting at a bar, Betheltown, which saw 8 people being cornered up, being shot, 4 fatally. 8 people being cornered up, 4 fatally. I want you guys to listen because I have a very important breaking news to tell you about this same story where you guys don't understand. 3 of the 4 deceased have since been identified. They are 41-year-old Tyler Damian Baker, O'Dane Scott, otherwise called Moses, and Rocky Lawrence. Reports from the Betheltown police are that about 10:20 p.m. patrons were gathered at a bar in New Road. New Roads is not in Betheltown, Gleaner. Okay, it's way far from Betheltown. Don't mix up New Roads in a Betheltown. New Roads, Westmoreland. That's all. That's why it stopped. So reports from the Betheltown police station are at about 10:20 p.m. Patrons were gathered at a bar in New Roads when a black motor car drove up and several armed men exited the vehicle and immediately opened gunfire on the crowd. When I hear me, Jamaica people, because them know nobody don't even have a soul comb. The government don't even make we have taser or pepper spray, much as we have a firearm permit. So anybody can just come out. Listen to me. 4 man outnumbered. But even though they were outnumbered, them know so the people can't defend themselves because the government don't give us a chance to defend ourselves. The government don't offer gun permit to Jamaica to defend ourselves when they know that gunmen are coming to murder the Jamaica people. Them know we're living in fear. Them know, them see it. But we cannot defend ourselves. So some boy stop in a car. Remember dancer keep a whole heap of people there. Or you know some people are there with a machine. Them know because most people don't get no permit from the government. Government don't give us a chance to protect ourselves, and gunmen know that. They were going to permit Coronation Market, Mall, gas station, anyway, go dirt people, church. Them know say nobody now have nothing to protect themselves, not my soul comb or ice pick. So reports from the Betheltown police station are that about 10:20 p.m. Patrons were gathered at the bar in New Roads when a black motor car drove upon several armed men. I heard it's 4 of them exited the vehicle and immediately opened fire on the crowd. The police were alerted, and on their arrival, all 8 injured persons were assisted to the hospital. 4 men were pronounced dirted on arrival, while the injured persons were admitted for treatment. The police say the unidentified man is said to be one of the men who came with the other culprits in the vehicle. So the man were dead. One of the men who dropped out with dirt is one of the culprits who came with the other men in the vehicle. Let me tell you the part of work, people, from my investigation. It is alleged that one of the men, when them say, come with the gunman, then we get dirt. It was a crossfire. It was intentional. Share my work, people. Don't ever forget that. I put in work in my work. Go ahead and like and share. Don't forget the Zealand, cash up. Me I tell you that every time. Like a politician or like a pastor. I'm not playing no more on social media. What power me dash in here. So people, I'm going to tell you the story. I'm going to give you the scoop on what really happened. When you not seen the news. It is alleged what happened last night is that one of the gunmen, Lord Jesus, gosh, the people, enough time you see them crime in their community as somebody bring them in there. You know hear me? You hear me? I say, enough time you see on the crime in the community and wonder why go on. A people bring them gunman friend in there will live from in there. Don't even trust your family member. Can't say cause I tell you. Let me tell you what happened now. It is alleged that the gunman will get shot. Them say one will come in the car. Him come from New Roads, Westmoreland. Him bringing the man them in the community. Listen me good people. Share me live. And him bringing the man them in the community come carry out the crime for the people. Come open fire upon them own people them. I want you to understand me. But upon arrival, in bridging away, me get to understand, it's alleged 4 of them in the car, including the one who come from New Roads. Bringing gunman, coming in own neighborhood, him in a mass. All of them mass up. So him in a mass, I believe nobody from the community can find out who him be. So it and no crossfire hitting people and an accident why I'm dead. I grown me I hear from. And an accident why I'm dead. May I tell you why I'm dead? May I go to this short break? I'll be right back.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and he's a prime minister around the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
So people, it is alleged that the gunman will come from the neighborhood. Share the life, people. Cash up. Send it out there. WhatsApp, rather. Send it out there. 3 to 5 people. Because they need to hear this. Those in the diaspora who are planning to go back to Jamaica, who say when there's no hope for us to defend ourselves. We're like a sitting duck. So they might tell us, we returning resident must come back to Jamaica. And we can have a firearm permit to buy a gun to protect ourselves. Man does come inside with us like, Lord, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. When we're not going to make the citizens of Jamaica help on to fight crime, you want to bet if we don't give more Jamaica permits to have them own firearm, that would happen at the dance last night. Look when I dance. Boy, go show up a dance. Few of them. No said nobody else will have the machine. I know them know, you know. They know some of them have a soul comb because the government is not giving out permits. The artist did a day when him Chris something under that. Christopher Martin, right? And him have his family, his grandmother. Him have a set of him grandmother did a day. And the same thing happened. Remember, a set up in a whole lot of people there. What give these guys the balls and the gall to walk up in a crowd, come open fire? Because them know, say, the government of Jamaica no give us the right to protect ourselves. Not even a soul comb. No pepper spray, no taser, no gun permit. So we are at the mercy of gunmen in my country, people. I want you guys to understand what's going on here. So even if you come from foreign and you own how much firearm up here, when you go to Jamaica, you are a sitting duck. They make it almost impossible for you to own a firearm in Jamaica. You have to have things. And even when you have things, it's a problem. And criminal have firearm permit, have legal gun on them side. Imagine that. So, this guy here, when I'm saying go to the neighborhood with the gunman them, guess what, people, it's alleged. Me hear from the ground, you know. At the ground, me I hear from. Say, when them go in at the door, a female neighborhood, they make them go in. Me I tell you, them wicked at Jamaica heartless, you know. When them go in at the neighborhood, people, him other 3 bridging them, me say people, them rob everybody at the dance. Phone, money. Listen to the man, them stay there, man. This boy, then they just drive through and just spray and gone. Them have the time because them know that the government of Jamaica do not make Jamaica protect themselves. Not even soul comb. Imagine a dance I keep with so much people, then people may say people are runway and everybody are runway and get shot in them back. People stand up, them say them not get shot. The one never run and get shot, people then get con up. It is alleged that one of the persons who get con up is the boy who come from the community where they there with him face cover and bring the rest of 3 men in there. Him there with them, you know, I shoot up and I go with him gun too, you know. But the weapon was turned on his own cousin. I want you guys listen to this, you know. When you not see this on the news, this is information from the ground. The gunman them turned the firearm upon him own a cousin. I'll be right back after the short break. You know what will happen after the short break.
Prime Minister and Party Leader Andrew Holmes.
Is what happened to borrowed money. Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it.
Is the man of integrity.
A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over $143,000 US, which came from SSL.
In full support
Of the best Prime Minister.
And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL.
and I'm very lucky
to have an outstanding Prime Minister.
It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to borrowed money.
A leader that we can be so proud of.
The transformation. I just gave away 87 black tanks.
Is the best we have had.
Thank you for your time, family. Well, P. Virgo is asking, please, what is a soap comb? It's not a soap comb, it's a S-O-U-L, like soul, soul food, soul, afro. Soul comb is an afro pick. We call it soul comb in Jamaica, afro pick. You call it afro pick here in America. We call it soul comb in Jamaica, soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about. You don't have a soul comb in your back pocket. You know, we used to carry around soul comb in a back pocket or stick it in the ear. You know what I say? So that's what we're talking about, P. Virgo. Soul comb is afro pick. Now let's get back to the conversation. Now, so while this young man who brought the rest of man them in the community, them turn on the firepower upon him own a cousin, because him never expect to go buck up him cousin, you know. Him thinks them cousin are there, the dance night there. Remember, you know, him bring the murderer, them come in them community. So when them turn on the fire upon him cousin who are run, we come and say, everybody will run, they get what? Can up, right? People stand up, get them phone and everything taken from them. Look on the amount of time these boys got. No rush. Because they know, so we don't even have a soul comb or an afro pick. You understand me, I say? To defend ourselves. Government don't give we access to things to protect ourselves in Jamaica. They want this to happen because politicians themselves have morgues, funeral home. So them need this type of galanging to get rich off of. People may tell us say crime can't stop in Jamaica, can be lowered. Nobody an idiot. Crime can't fix up in a Jamaica. Gun, everybody got a gun in a Jamaica, it seems, people. People look like everybody got a gun. Them sit down and make everybody in a Jamaica got a gun. Everybody, it seems. So the boy bringing him bridging them in the community and him bridging them, can up him own a cousin. So him having face cover up, one of them go to him face mask up. So when them can up him cousin, him start panic. So them start see the panic in a him. That's why them can him up and left him there. You know, you may say, the one way you hear them talk about him get can up, him come there with them, is not accident while him get dead. He get can up because after him see him cousin get can up, it's like he start get crazy and panic. Yeah? And him get him there, you know? And him own a cousin. So guess what I'm to him? God don't like ugly. Instant karma. Them dirt. Him right on the spot to show the community to say, are you Fitzroy? Are you? People's right name is not Fitzroy, it's just me, I make up a name. So that's where that happened when them say one of the men will come in the car, get dirt in the community. These are his allegations upon the ground. So him, someone from the neighborhood, brought the gunman to come can up them own a neighborhood, and in doing so, them own a cousin get can up. And when the sister them own a cousin get can up by the other man, because the other man them not pet and powder. You never tell them say that the one in the blue shirt of my cousin. When they see my cousin the plot here, give me a chance. You go there and I open people like a fish tank. Jamaicans are at the mercy of gunmen in Jamaica because the government don't want Jamaica to protect themselves. The government do not want Jamaica to protect themselves. Where's the lie? Not even taser, pepper spray, gun permit are refused. Police who have a firearm every day. That's a tool going to work with a licensed firearm on them side. Why would you refuse to give a police officer a firearm license? People don't understand these things are engineered hardship, you know. I know some can't fix crime in Jamaica. These guys are making money from the death of the people, from the blood of the people. Somebody's making money around here. Someone is benefiting from our blood. Don't tell me so we cannot fix our problem in Jamaica, but we're gonna 80 think that we have a solution for their problem. Look at it. Don't tell me that. Imagine you have a country full of crime and the government don't have the citizen helping them with crime fighting. Gunman can walk in at any church, any school, any market, any mall, any gas station, any public area, downtown, halfway tree, con up the people them without fear. Walk away. Them not have to run. Because they know that the government of Jamaica do not give the Jamaican people a chance to protect their own lives. These boys roll up in a car, dance a keep. 4 against how much? If a man even have a handgun and a bus have 2, them boy run gun, you know? Me say if one man have a handgun and bus 1 in the ear, them boy run gun because them a coward. Not for them boy a big gun. So you tell me say not even one man have a handgun. Dance full of people. It shows the Jamaica people are not allowed to protect themselves. We are sitting ducks and the government approve of that. Someone is benefiting from our blood. Even active police officers are refused gun permit. Make sense of that. Make sense of a police officer. Work all day, bad up people, lock up people, harass and arrest people. Now the police come back at station and have to check back in his gun. Take off his gun off his waist, check it in, hand it over. Now that police is empty, naked, vulnerable. That police asked for a gun permit, put it for a gun permit, so he could have after put on the government gun. He protect him lives, in life, and his family life, and even neighborhood. Because many police live in a neighborhood where if them hear something go on next door, they will put out them man and pop off 2 in the year. Most of them boy have a run. Them are not really no gunman, them. Them are wicked killer. You understand me? So watch your argument, people. Yeah? Someone is benefiting from our blood. Funeral homes in Jamaica is one of the most sought after business. What them make the most money. When you're looking at funeral homes in Jamaica, it's just popping up everywhere. Yeah? I am from the beautiful land of Jamaica. Land of sunshine and the great reggae maker. From I was a little boy from dollar paper, a big corruption and the poor people pay for. They are creating killers and raper. Youth graduate from school, turn hotel waiter. Politician they matter about things will get better later. The only man with profit is the undertaker. That's my song, Name the Truth. Go on YouTube and go watch it. We have a song, Name the Truth. Go on YouTube, go watch it. Things out of hand in all kind of manner. Motor vehicle examiner are the biggest scammer. Them rape me sister. Them rape me mama. Wonder when the government are going to put down the hammer. People, go and check out that video. It's on YouTube. All right. The Name the Truth by Jamaican Carlos. Go check out that song. Okay? So you understand what I talk about. The only man that profit in Jamaica is the undertaker. Undertaking job is one of the most profitable job in Jamaica. Dead house, bury people, dig hole and put them in. People buy profit and property and put holes in it. Build a house for you before you even dead. Do you understand me? Funeral in Jamaica, a big business stuff. Death at Jamaica, a big business stuff. So why keep you alive? We make more money off you when you're dead than alive. Huh? People, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to come to stay long, you know. I'm just come to tell you what I go on in a new roads where you see I go on there. I want the wicked dirty boy. Bring wicked man, come back in our community. Come take out him own people them for whatever reason I don't know. But what me say God not like ugly, instant karma. But him bridging them, when bring come there, I take out people, take out him own cousin. So while him under him mass and him community they know say him with these strangers, I take out him own people, them people. I want you to hold up your head. This happening in all these communities where here these things are going. I don't own people am I bringing man. I don't own people am I bringing man pa uno. Because how these outside men know anything about your community? I don't own people are bringing man, and we need to start flush these out. from our communities. We need to get serious with criminals among us as Jamaicans. You hear me? I'll not now go on neighborhood watch. We got to be vigilantes around here. We got to be serious. In doing so, though, government need to give Jamaica more gun permits so we can buy a gun. We can best protect our life, our property, the country, help out the police. How about to pin down a gunman until police come? We can take up my firearm and pin down a boy. Disarm him, rope him up, put him on the ground, whatever, and wait till the police come. We can't do that. Help us to help you fight crime. JCF, help us to help you fight crime. More people in Jamaica need firearm. Texas, Florida, and many states in the United States. You think nobody gonna know say in your house and kick off your door and come in upon you? It happens in Jamaica every time. Then wait until you're in your house. Come kick off your door, come in upon you, and take out several generations in one strike. Grand picnic, mama, father, granddaddy, great granddaddy, about 5 generations that in one strike, they do it before. But if they know that you have a firearm in your house, you see people that do that foreign. You see nobody that kick off the door or come in your house of foreign, tell them no, say. More than likely, somebody might have something in their house, a shotgun, if you lick them to smithereen, all the way out back out the door. They know that you will have something, maybe, just maybe, you will have something to protect yourself in your house. Them not take that chance over you. When man are broke in their house of foreign, them ring the bell. They knock the door and make sure no one is at home. Me say when man are broke in their house and are commit crime in their home of foreign, they ring the bell, they knock the door, just to make sure nobody's at home so they don't get hurt. Because if someone is at home and you hear your door get kicked off, that is enough time for ready for any intruders are coming in. So intruders know already. You can protect yourself. So therefore, man, walk up on people car in a place where people know them can protect themselves and come up to your car and beat you and dry you out. People happen. People assault you in your car while you sit on the driver's seat. If you know, say, if a man knows, say, you have something in your glove compartment, you can back it out and pop off too. Anytime, anywhere, and protect yourself, they will think twice. If gunman knows, say, man with their dance might have them iron span them, we will contain crime in Jamaica. If a man knows, say, in the gas station, in the mall, in the church, in the market, Coronation Market, when we see gunman go murder people, if they know, say, people might have them firearm to defend themselves, they might think twice. But the government don't give us a chance to protect ourselves. As Jamaicans, we are in a fishing bowl, swimming around people. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Support this video by touching up the Zelle and the Cash App and the PayPal. We're out here and we're doing the hard work. I just have brought this to you guys' attention, especially to those of us in the diaspora looking at Jamaica as a place to go back to. Yeah, I just talked to this young lady a while ago. She's in Jamaica. She went back home. It is a sad story, round and round and round, coming from diasporans who go to Jamaica. I want to, adapt there and live there and reside there and spend everything they got there. Yeah, I will one day, as I get more on her story, I'm doing a research on her story, and I will bring it here to you people so you can hear. So we can weigh our lives. Maybe you guys have a story can give you some input and guidance. And what I'm about to say in the next video pertaining Jamaicans, we go to Jamaica from the diaspora, we go back home, and we face all kind of something. The woman tell me say water she carry. She's paying $250,000 a month for a mortgage in Jamaica. The lady says she's paying $250,000 a month for mortgage. So you understand what kind of community she lives in, right? If someone is paying $250, $250,000 per month, $250,000 Jamaican dollars per month for rent in Jamaica, you know them not living in a squab place, don't it? So even though she live in a good place, right? It sounds like it. So like it. $250,000. The lady tells me she have to carry water. So if she have to carry water, she have to carry water to cook, bathe, and flush the toilet. And I believe because she's an original Jamaica already, but people from Jamaica a long time and come afar and get used to certain type of luxurious life. They don't want to go back to Jamaica, carry water, and then them hand upon them head to flush toilet. Every time you do night, they look upon you. You know, and flush me. So if I go get a bucket of water to flush it. And I pay $250,000 a month. So these are some of the topics I will bring up in the near future. And we all can learn from this. Yeah, it's a social experiment. What happened to the one person will happen to all of us. Thank you guys so much. My name is Jamaican Carlos. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform and you like the work we Carlos are putting on this platform, go ahead and subscribe to this platform. Share to the friend them now. Make them know you hang out sometime with me. You can't share me, man. I love for everybody. Go ahead and subscribe to this platform. Hit the bell so when I go live and you can jump in the comment section and like me say me I gotta read comments. Every video I read comments, people may see it back over. If me not do nothing, me read comments. Do you understand me? Thank you so much, people, for watching this video. Don't forget the PayPal and the Cash App and the Zelle. Me not play with that over there. Me like greedy pastor or some politician now. If politician will sit down for millions of dollars in a lifetime, can ask you a dollar. What says me? Me I work for over here, me electricity bill for pay, need a new phone, need a new laptop, you need everything. I really don't need a new phone or a laptop. I might need a new phone, but I'm not that desperate. But anyway, go and drop something just appreciation for the hard work what vloggers are doing around here. I think we should all be compensated for the hard work we've been doing around here. So I have no shame in my game since Obama come out, they come make we know say, say Kamala Harris will take $2 people. They say Obama caught them, say we just have laugh for me watch him. And that spurs something brand new in Carlos. So don't forget the Zelle Cash Shop up in there and the PayPal. Anyway, in the world, I want to bless this platform. If you don't have the money, sure, come on the same way because I the money start me. If you don't give me $1, we go the same way. Just wish we well on the platform. Share it and make it grow. Jamaica will think there. I don't care about nothing. But we just want the people to learn on this platform. Okay? Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
Back is not supposed to come and dance.
No, back up, you can't come. Back supposed to come out of the car and go straight in a police. You must see. Where they are there?
Come on, man, we're not fool.
At the 8th election, I run. I never see this yet. Oh, joking thing on the pan. See if you have box in there, any feeling where you want to put your box in there, put in the president and carry them out. I want to know about
Junior.
Why not?
Come here,
Diane, where you there?
I go for box to that, sir.
Them police, yeah. The presiding officer go back. Me never see boxer ground, boxer going in a EOJ. Me downstairs. Me no want nobody touch me. Me want to box them. Go in the office. Me not supposed to box them that ground.
Yeah, get that.
Me not in this.
yeah, let's try to go on. Go, but if it's fool,
The box them, the man of them take box them from me. No bad man here box them. No answer. And the tell council don't send me no without this.
I needed a little clarity myself, so just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit six. That would come to the House and go straight to
on a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. It's up. I don't know. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included in any document submitted in this honorable House. Please remove your comment.
I've heard what you have said, Madam Speaker.
And Hansel, please strike the comment.
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace place for real, man. Come back and man and parents better. Cause watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in the family. You know want to see a man go live in family also. Right now in Andrew Wallace right now family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison one we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a old man. Me can't run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Williams,
These were the words of Prime Minister Andrew Holness in Parliament on Wednesday afternoon regarding the illegally captured lands in Bernard Lodge. True to his word, today police officials are demolishing the structures that were erected on these lands. The operation, which began after 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, saw unoccupied and unfinished houses being demolished by large machinery.
The operation began shortly after 6 o'clock, maybe about 6:30 or thereabouts. Varying forms of manual and machine labor engaged in the process, being very careful and respectful of people's personal space, etc.
Subsequently, blockades were erected to cordon off the affected area, forcing scores of motorists to turn back and take alternate routes. One inconsolable victim of the demolition said she now has no clue what her next steps will be, as she spent her last $800,000 on the lot she was building on.
Give me TRN. And every time of the receipt give me. Every time of the receipt give me. Nobody not give me no look one, no give me. No, I thought me just a pass and so I just tell us to leave on the plane. Me just have to work for work. I see that work for work. And changes and I make work in a man time come in and have it come here see if it belongs and such. I don't know what to do.
JCF communications strategist Dennis Brooks said though the operation is being undertaken by the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings, the police alongside the Jamaica Defence Force were present to keep the peace.
It's an operation that is being conducted by the Sugar Company of Jamaica. We as law enforcement are merely here.
Yeah, right. A brute force will come in the pan the woman them. And no gunman in there. Brute force. Wrong intel. Wrong intel them coming upon people. Coming upon them woman, the brute force, helicopter, dog, SWAT team, every goddamn arm of security in Jamaica and bringing upon the innocent people them.
Has been put on hold, at least for now, until a meeting is convened with the government and the Sugar Corporation of Jamaica, SCJ, to work out the way forward.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who visited the community today, told the residents that the area will be developed in an orderly way and they will not be left out. Kirk Wright has this primetime news follow-up.
The residents eagerly awaited the arrival of the Prime Minister to hear the government's next move after demolishing their structures. Immediately after he arrived, he convened a meeting where he made this announcement.
This community and this area is about to experience a change, a transformation. We have put in place a master plan that is going to bring 15,000 houses into this area. Not for rich people.
And with that, the Prime Minister declared the options available.
You will have options to acquire the land itself. You will have options to acquire a starter unit. And you will have options to acquire a full unit. Presently, we were modeling our target prices as to the prices that we have been giving in Catherine Estates, which is just across here. And those units are about $6.5 average $1 million.
Good news, but the price point sparked questions of doubt about affordability. The Prime Minister assured there was no need to worry as persons will be able to obtain mortgages.
So you will be able to buy your house and pay over time. The same way you're doing it now in incrementally building out. But when you go this route, you get your full house in a community.
Some say they weren't convinced of the Prime Minister's plan.
You know, don't you know that he's lying, right? Because me know a lie I tell, right? And in the first instance, him should have found out all of them something for him demolish the building them, right? And then he come back with him foolish now. Remember, you know, him say, we are criminal, you know. Me hear in person and then him I go tell you right there, say him did not say it and me have to come up and say it. Yes, him say it.
The Prime Minister told the people that it appeared they were scammed because the government has no record of them paying for lands in the area.
Now we need to know who did you pay. We want to be able to assist. But if we are going to assist, we need to have clean hands coming to the table.
A mother living in a rent house, rent raise every 3 months. I am very uncomfortable.
building an 8-bedroom here for my kids. And before you even come and say something, they even say that we were issued with a warning. It was a lie. That was a lie, and it was written from the person. That is also a lie. No, and they didn't find out how we got the land. It wasn't captured land. I paid for my land.
Okay.
I paid 3 times because I couldn't afford it 1 time.
Well, you made down payment, installments.
Right. Okay. I got my receipt.
When we examined the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. So we had the evidence of the posting of stop orders. I will, so you
That's a lie, yo.
Please.
I'm going to respond to her.
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right.
Please.
I'm going to respond to her.
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right. So that's one. Then number 2, the land that you claim to purchase, right? The government would want to know.
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace place for real, man. Come back and man and parents better. Cause watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in the family. You know want to see a man go live in family also. Right then in Andrew Wallace right now family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison one we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a old man. Me can run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace come back.
The parish of St. Thomas has had mixed fortunes in recent years for agriculture. In January of this year, the government announced $200 million to assist sugarcane farmers in St. Thomas, who have been negatively affected by the closure of the Golden Grove Sugar Factory. However, some small farmers who now occupy farmer sugar lands are complaining about eviction notices.
So we're there a long time.
Because before it came out of production,
and since they show up, we have the land. We have them off before Eastern shutdown because we plant canal. When birthday year and I run the place and say we plant canal, don't light no fire and it we use. Till cane, we still a work a plant canal. And then we farm from and then we eat from, then we send we picnic at school out there. So we need to get some more type big food.
We need to get the land to work, establish yourself, spread the weed. I don't want it to stay.
If we have to pay, we're willing to pay we lease, but you can't come and just throw we out if just the big man come, we come put cow. Then all we are going to survive around here, nothing around here. Cow alone can't help, we cow not for we. When we have a for we, let something for we. It is not fair. We need justice.
True.
In response, the SCJ head, Joseph Shakir, toured sections of the Eastern Parish. He was accompanied by members of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, as well as a Member of Parliament, Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
How we can accommodate them in the plans for the development of the former sugar lands in Eastern St. Thomas. I represent Minister Shaw and his ministry on this mission. SCJ Holdings Limited is the landowner on behalf of the government. And at the invitation of Dr. Ferguson, I came out to have a first-hand look at the state of affairs on the land. Now, it is clear to me that there is active and good farming taking place, albeit scattered. There has to be some rationalization down the road. Suffice it to say that the government has no intention of disrupting farmers who are engaged in productive activities. But we have to find a way where farmers can remain where they are, cultivating and using land productively, and still be able to accommodate larger investors who can provide employment to residents of the area.
So there are 2 separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
This is actually one of the more disturbing features, because what the investigation of the Integrity Commission has revealed is that funds were used from a charity. It's called Positive Foundation Positive Jamaica Foundation, a charity which, by definition would have charitable purposes. And some funds in the region of approximately $32,000 US dollars were diverted to pay for a bond in the name of Mr. Holness.
Or his company, his personal company.
And I believe at some point it may have been either in his or his personal holding company, which he owns 100%. And it remained in that form for the life of the bond until it was called. And it was only after the bond had been redeemed and that transaction was now, in a sense, extinct.
Is it reasonable?
Closed. That, just allow me to finish, that upon questioning by the Director of Investigation, that an attempt was made to repay that charitable foundation. So approximately 4 years had elapsed when the funds from the charitable foundation had been used to partially pay for a bond in the name of or for the benefit of Mr. Holness.
And the interest payments on the bond went into him or his personal company's account. And it's only when the Integrity Commission itself looked into this thing and said, hey, but some of the funding for this, $32,000 US of the $94,000 US cost of the bond, came from a charity with which Mr. Holness is very closely associated as a director. That the necessary rearrangements of the thing were done and the money was returned to the charity. So for several years, he declared that bond as being his or his company's, and he received the payments under that bond. Prime Minister and Party Leader Andrew Holness.
Is what happened to borrowed money. Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. Mm-hmm. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it.
Is the man of integrity.
A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL.
In full support
of the best Prime Minister.
And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL.
And I'm very lucky to have an outstanding Prime Minister.
It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to borrowed money.
A leader that we can be so proud of.
The transformation.
I just gave away 87 black tanks.
Is the best we have had.